Hi, I'm Tessa. What's your name?
I'm Richard.
Richard, nice to meet you. Nice of you to finally make it here, eh?
Yes, you know, traffic.
Guys, never be late. I mean, ladies never be late either. Just nobody should ever be late for anything ever. Just don't be late. It's such a bad way to start anything off.
Traffic.
Yes. So how was your day?
It was good up until this long hiatus and waiting. My first impression of Richard was he was late. Okay, what do you do?
I'm a driver.
All right.
So they needed me in today. I had to stand in for somebody else who couldn't make it. So they couldn't be punctual, so I had to replace their actions.
Right. So, all right, a good work ethic. That's something you value your job. Those are positive attributes.
Thank you. Wow, your teeth. They're really white. Oh, they're real?
Are my teeth real?
Are they real?
Yeah, they are.
Wow, that's interesting.
Are yours?
Of course.
So why? So you say of course, but why would you ask me if mine are?
Because yours is like you chew a lot of Orbit gum.
The teeth bit again, you know. I know you were forced to do that, so that was tough, and I guess you made the best you could.
So what if your kids was that?
Forced to work his whole childhood.
Oh, wow.
No, not really. Yeah, talk about it.
So, what's going on in the news? Did you hear about the debt crisis?
Of course, haven't we all?
Oh, yeah, some people are unknown.
I think the troubled economy is something that affects all Americans, right?
That is true. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think that we have to keep on
Talking about the debt crisis,
working.
you know, I think that's kind of a little dry for a romantic
Fix it,
conversation,
right?
but you know, I know he had to do it.
I mean, you can work to fix
So
it,
I
but
think if you have to talk about something
downfall
dry, you got to
situation
find
is
ways
like
to make it
some
interesting.
people are working to fix it, and others just don't want to. They're letting it be what it is.
He really was kind of wishy-washy. He said that some people don't want it fixed. I really find that hard to believe.
Like, some people want to fix it.
Do you think some people don't want the economy fixed?
Yes.
I think like everyone's looking to some resolution to the crisis, right? That was a totally stupid stance.
How old are you?
No.
That's totally rude. So first you asked me if my teeth are real, and now you ask me how old I am?
I'm saying,
really?
you said, what do I want to know? So I'm throwing it out there.
Well, I don't think that's any of your business.
So you should ask me. You should just tell me about you if you don't want me to ask you certain things. Or if you have certain areas which you don't want me to enter.
I think that's a general rule with women, don't you?
No, I think that's sort of overrated. Women don't want to tell no one their age, so I think that's sort of overrated. But, you know, everyone has, you know, their own opinion about that.
His teeth comment was rude, but however, I recognize that the Dateocracy told him to say that to me. What they didn't tell him to say to me was ask me how old I am, and I thought that was much more rude between the two, right?
So tell me, is there any mistakes that you've made that you would do again?
I'm certainly someone who has made a vast amount of mistakes in all areas of my life. However, I'm grateful for all the life experiences I've been through because it's brought me to where I'm at today. And as my good friend Bobby says, I just try not to make the same mistakes.
That's
right?
good.
I just try to make new mistakes and keep learning and growing, right? So given the opportunity to be late again today, would you do that again?
No. Knowing that's something you dislike very much, I will not do that again. So I would stay away
Well, that's
from
good
that.
to know. We're learning and growing here, right?
Exactly. That was a mistake.
What about asking a woman about her age?
Okay, I won't ask the woman about her age.
Right.
I will
So
not
do
do
you
that.
need to like continue to test that out, or have you learned
No,
from that
no,
mistake?
no. I've learned.
Okay. The teeth comment is kind of like a backhanded compliment, but asking a woman how old she is always in poor taste. So are you a little hot in that sweater over there? Like, kind of.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm sorry about the sweater. Some people in the Datocracy just were not rooting for you, and that's all that happened.
I have a cold. So you have any kids? Is that all right question to ask?
No, I do not have any kids.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Ah, Richard. No, the age. Do you have kids? I mean, come on. Do you have kids? What do you?
I want to do this at the end. Expectations.
Expectations?
Yes. These are my expectations of you.
All right, so these are your expectations of me?
Yes.
Want your water?
Do you know that game?
Pac-Man. Okay. You have none.
Okay.
He has no expectations of me.
My expectations is blank because when you set yourself up for expectations, you get disappointed. So there's no expectation.
Having no expectations, he just interesting, but I feel like he didn't really follow through on the Datocracy's wishes, and she didn't seem to react too well to it.
So you have no expectations. You're my best score ever. Okay, so the expectations are blank. I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or an insult, given the way this conversation has gone.
It's a compliment.
It's a compliment.
Yes.
Okay.
Accept it.
All
Embrace
right.
it.
I accept this compliment. Thank you.
You are very welcome. But why are you single?
Why am I single?
Yes. Is it by a choice or?
I think it's because I don't think I've met the right person yet, and I'm not
Okay.
going to stay in a counterproductive relationship just so I'm not
Hopes.
single. That's silly, right?
Yeah, that's very.
So if something's not working out, I'm quick to cut it out.
Yes.
set them loose, right?
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, I really gotta go. It was nice to meet you, though.
Okay,
Hope to
nice
see
to
you
meet
again
you too.
soon.